2.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. He could be in for another one here today. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So Texas A&M's offense trots out there to open this game. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Hey, guys up front, lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Football comes out. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
He'll hand it off. Looks like Texas A&M will have the
This back has room to run. He really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uniform.
Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Getting some room at the 25. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. They get the senior with the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. So Oklahoma's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
First play looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And the ball is hauled in. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Dump off caught by the running back. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Give it to the back again. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He finds some space. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make it a first down yardage.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Well, here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looks like a... Injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Throwing for his running back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Vega. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Throwing off play action. Catch made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. First down. We're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. And the Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. And they get the completion. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Number 4. The timeout is called. Sooners come to the line with first and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's sacked and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. So what's the play call? It's fourth and goal from the 3. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Sooners!
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point is good. They draw within 4, 14-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Finds his target, and it's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Toss play to the outside. Has the first down and more. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Pitches to the back. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Grab behind the line. It's Sims. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short with a +27. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the point after is right down the middle. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the Sooners will have to punt this one away.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And it's caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that
Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And tackled there by the defense. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here.
He's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, a job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the returner is brought down. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He stopped him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On the toss play, runner moving left. It's past the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
second down after that run on a previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense has got it. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Sooners. And the defense joins the scoring party now. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable.
The ball's loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'll run it here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Looks right for a quick completion. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down and 10 now. Leaning on the run game here. First down, looking for more now. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. They keep him off balance with a run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Grab behind the line. It's Sims. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching out.
Game. Looks like a man is down on the field. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, they failed to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They cut into this lead down to one score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert.
Looking deep down the right side. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down. So the desperation fourth down try doesn't work. And now the offense is set up here first and goal. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense is still clicking.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard